Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm coming to you with an update on my hair. I decided I was going to do a wash and go because I have an event on Saturday, the Texture on the Runway event that's being put on by Naturally Curly and Texture Media. I'm going to be working the event as a social influencer, and I'll be taking photos, taking videos, interviewing. I'm gonna be all over the web. So I wanna make sure that my hair looks great and my outfit looks great and so on. So I've been kind of toying with the idea of doing a wash and go for the event, or doing my signature style, which is a flat twist out. And I have not done a wash and go since I was like 13 months natural, which was almost a year ago. And I decided that I would try the wash and go out to see what it looks like now, because my hair has grown a lot since then, and also to see if it would be something that I would really want to wear. So I decided I was going to define my curls, aka do a wash and go. And when I did my wash and go a year ago, I used the Kinky Curly curling custard and the knot today. But I don't really do wash and goes anymore, especially now because it's winter and I really wasn't really interested in putting in the time to do them. So when I ran out of Kinky Curly curling custard, I did not go and get any more. But I did have a really large jar of the Eco Styler gel, the argan oil. So I decided that I would use the knot today as the leave-in, but instead of the Kinky Curly curling custard, I'll use the Eco Styler gel. So that's what I did. My hair is still drenched. I literally just finished the application, and this is the result so far. So the back is like almost dry, but that's because that's where I started. But this is still drenched, and you can see I have this clip here to keep the hair out of my face, because when it dries, I don't want it drying like this. Which is, you know, what's gonna happen if I don't put it out of my face, and it's already holding shape. It's already staying out of my face, so that's why this is here. And I'm definitely gonna come back and show you the end result so you can see what it looks like. Alright, so my hair is not dry, and it has been over 5 or 6 hours of my hair being like this, and it's not dry. This is dry, and inside is still wet. Let me see if I can show you some of these wetnesses. Like, this is wet. This is dry. And this is wet. Can you see that? See that wetness on my finger? Yeah, there we go. So, I don't care about it getting any more dry because I'm rinsing this out. I do not like this. I do not like this at all. When I did a wash and go with the Kinky Curly curling custard, my curls were defined, and my hair felt like it wasn't just clumped. And unfortunately, styling my hair with the wash and go with the Eco Styler gel, I feel like it just clumped my hair into sections. I think it looked much better when it was wet, as seen in the first part of the video. But look, it's just like large sections just stuck together, and it doesn't look nice. It just looks like a mess. I feel like, you know, if this was what I was gonna rely on to go to the event on Saturday, I would be like the laughing stock of like the natural hair community. You know, it would kind of be like, oh well, that's not how she looks on camera. That's not how we see her on camera. And I think I would be really embarrassed. So I'm happy that I didn't make the decision on a whim to do a wash and go and then wake up that morning and do it, and end up with this while I'm out there working the event. And I'm really happy that I got to see what it was gonna look like, because I guess I was expecting that the results would be very similar to the Kinky Curly Curling Custard. And while the Kinky Curly Curling Custard is expensive, and many people have talked about the price point of the very little jar, depending on what type of texture you have, it may be a very good investment, because I have very tightly coiled hair, and as you can see with my curl definition, it doesn't make my hair curly. It just look at this. This is a mess. This is such a mess. It doesn't make my hair curly. It just kind of like freezes my coil, my texture in place, so that it's not that frizzy. But the Kinky Curly Curling Custard, I feel, did such a better job at this. This is what my hair looked like the day that I did the Kinky Curly Curling Custard. For the full tutorial, make sure you visit my tutorial to see how I do my wash and go. And I promise you, it does not look like this. This is a complete mess. I'm so, you know what? I don't blame the product, because the product is not going to be able to do anything that your hair can't do. So I'm not mad at the gel. Our Eco Styler gel is great for hold. It's definitely giving me hold. If you need hold, use some Eco Styler gel. It's definitely giving me hold. So that's not the problem. The problem is just that, you know, my hair's not curly. So if I'm going to define my coils or my texture, I have to keep in mind the result that I'm gonna get. And unfortunately, this is not the result that I wanted. And fortunately, I know that now, so that I can make a decision not to use Eco Styler gel to define my texture. I will use the curling custard if I want to define my texture again in the future. And so I'm going to have to like rinse this out. But I did want to see if there was let's say for instance, I was going to wear this out somewhere, not to the event, but somewhere. What could I do to save this? I figured, let me see if I can throw this up into a puff and see what it looks like. So I guess I'll do it right here with you guys on camera. So I have an ouchie band, and I'm going to put it around my head twice. Wow, it's so stiff, it's so hard to move. I guess I would have to like wet it or something. So I guess this is what I could do to salvage it if I needed to like run somewhere and I hated the way it looked. But for the amount of effort that it takes to do this to my hair, it's definitely not worth it. You know, just throw it up in a puff. You want to rock it out. So learn from my mistakes. Okay, so yeah, that's it. This was a fail, and I will be doing a flat twist out for the event. You guys know I love my flat twist outs. Here's some pictures of my flat twist outs over I guess the course of my journey, you could say. Bye.